Proverbs 10:23. Doing wickedness is like sport to a fool, and so is wisdom to a person of understanding. In young and willfully sinful days, my main goal was to have fun. If I had extra money, extra paying my bill, or even I paid my bill, my income and time were to enjoy myself as much as possible. For fun, many will say wine, women, and dance, or sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Chasing that left for me was never fulfilling, also causing damage to my wallet, health, and spiritual life. Many times in my youth, I thought a Christian godly life would be boring. Things like not having sex until marriage don't seem fun for a young man or even an older dude. Sitting inside a church, all dressed for worship didn't seem as much fun as a loud concert or Friday or Saturday night at a bar drinking and laughing the night away. God's wisdom shows me that lifestyle was and is empty and meaningless, as King Solomon repeats many times in the book of Ecclesiastes. Proverbs 10:23 says that a fool makes being wick as a sport is unwise. Many amateur athletes, or those who play for fun, would love to make money at playing sport for income. Sports athletes are one of the world's highest paid professions, and here are some examples. Conor McGregor, the UFC fighter's net worth is $180 million. Lionel Messi, a soccer or football player, $120 million, and Dak Prescott, an NFL football quarterback, net worth is $107 million. I heard Pastor Greg Neely of the Chestnut Ridge Baptist Church talking about the church mission trip to Guatemala. He said the nation is so poor, young boys will do their best to learn soccer and have a chance at being professional athletes, cause it is the only chance in that Latin American country to have a good life and good medical benefits. Sadly, many professional athletes use their wealth and fame to do unwise, foolish, illegal things. Personally, I can't think of any athlete more foolish than Mike Vick, and all the money he had to pay back for not keeping the contract he made with the NFL team, the Atlanta Falcons, cause he would be serving time in prison and by no means be able to be the awesome quarterback he was. Michael Vick took the NFL world by storm. The Atlanta Falcons, who were having a bad time, were a winning team, and the Super Bowl was something they had their hearts set on because of Vick's awesome skills and abilities. With the millions Vick was earning, he started doing illegal activity. Using his wealth, he had 50 dogs, not as pets or man's best friends, but for the dog to fight against other dogs and usually to the death. Not only was his crime illegal, but cruel, because dogs have been trained, given raw meat, to have a taste for blood and be vicious enough to fight. Mike Vick already had millions in his bank account, so this crime was his passion, so earning money off his dogs winning was wicked fun. Michael Vick served time for his crime, and when he was released he was ready to play football again. As of 2021, Michael Vick is around $20 million. If it wasn't for his bankruptcy, he would have to claim from paying back for the contract he wasn't able to complete. He would be like athletes like Tom Brady. Even with his $20 million net worth, after serving his time, he was booed many times at NFL stadiums, and even with his great abilities, he will never be a candidate for the NFL Hall of Fame because of the cruel crime he committed. The Lord will forgive and forget, but humans, especially those who are not godly, cannot forgive and forget. God bless you all. The Lord Jesus loves you, and so do I. Samuel J.H. Ecclesiastes 8:10. I have seen wicked people buried with honor. Yet they were the very ones who frequented the temple, and are now praised in the same city where they committed their crimes. This, too, is meaningless. 11. When a crime is not punished quickly, people feel it is safe to do wrong. 12. But even though a person sins 100 times and still lives a long time, I know that those who fear God will be better off. 13. The wicked will not prosper, for they do not fear God. Their days will never grow long like the evening shadows. 14. And this is not all that is meaningless in our world. In this life, good people are often treated as though they were wicked, and wicked people are often treated as though they were good. This is so meaningless.